Many believers are not stumbling because God has been silent, but because they have learned how to ignore the warnings He keeps sending. The problem is not lack of information. It is a quiet, stubborn resistance to truth. You saw the sign, you understood the message, and yet you chose to keep walking, as if heaven had said nothing. Charles Spurgeon warned that the same sun that melts the wax hardens the clay. The Word of God does not leave anyone neutral. When truth comes, it always does something to you. If you receive it with humility, it softens you, heals you, and draws you nearer to Christ. If you resist it, explain it away, or push it to the side for later, that same truth begins to harden your heart. The mercy of God is that He does not stop speaking the first time you ignore Him. Again and again, He sends signs. Sometimes they are gentle nudges, other times sharp disruptions. Doors close unexpectedly. You lose a false comfort you had built your hope on. Your attempts to enjoy sin leave you emptier than before. Your prayer life dries up when you refuse to deal with what He has already highlighted. These are not random misfortunes. They are mercy signals. The God who loves you is willing to disturb your peace in order to rescue your soul. Hebrews chapter 3 verse 15 says, "Today, if you hear His voice, do not harden your hearts." Notice the urgency and the word today. Not next month. Not when you feel more ready. Every time you say later to a clear word from God, your heart changes a little. You may feel like you are standing still, but spiritually you are drifting. James chapter 1 verse 22 says that if you hear the word and do not do it, you deceive yourself. This is the terrifying irony. The more often you ignore God's warnings, the easier it becomes to feel fine. You can hear a sermon that would once have shaken you and now feel almost nothing. Spurgeon said that when God strives with a person and is resisted, every refusal makes the next refusal easier, and the day may come when refusal is all that is left. That is what is at stake when you treat conviction lightly. You are training yourself to live comfortably at a distance from God. You are choosing a fragile, false peace now over a deep, costly peace later. The truth you refuse to face does not simply sit outside of you, it begins to reshape who you are becoming.